Hey cuties, Peachy here, welcome back to a new video, and in this video we have some very exciting Monster High news because we have a first appearance of Claude in the animated series and also more pictures of Cleo and Deuce Valentine's Day 2-pack, so let's get into it. Starting off with Claude, so thanks to Cleo's Nile for sharing these pictures on their Instagram yesterday. So yesterday the new episode aired, so I don't know the title anymore, but basically was like a 30-minute special where it was all about Claude and Claudine trying to find answers about her mom's disappearance, and then she found Claude instead. You know, he was like captured in a catacomb or something. So that's basically what I know about the synopsis. I have not seen the episode because I cannot find a link to it anywhere, so I'm just gonna be going off of the short clips and images that we do have, thanks to Cleo's Nile on their Instagram page. So we have two short clips. In the first clip, we can see it takes place in this like laboratory environment. It's very green, and we can see Claudine saying werewolf. So I guess she says, "I'm a werewolf," and then she asks, "Who are you?" to Claude. Claude replies, "I am the only one who can save," and then it cuts off, and that's the end of the clip. So I guess we can assume that in this scenario, these two characters have just met up again, and it does seem like they don't know each other, which is weird because in the synopsis of this episode, it makes it sound like Claudine knows about Claude and she's actively looking for him. Here, it looks like it's more like by accident she kind of frees Claude, and then something else happens that only Claude can like reverse. So I guess that's what's happening, but it is funny because Claudine shows immense strength by pinning Claude to the wall, and she's smaller. Like, he's taller than her, and he's like pinned to the wall, girl. Like, that amulet that Claudine wears must make her like super strong. Now, the actual design for Claude is a 1-to-1 accurate replica of the design leak that we got a long time ago. So that is very exciting because the design leaks, therefore, are, you know, legit. They are real. At the Howleen leak turned out to be true. Claude turned out to be true. And now we also got recently Skelita. I bet she's gonna look like that in the show. It's gonna be amazing. So this is very exciting. I love his outfit. His voice actor is also amazing. It almost sounds like the same voice actor, but I'm pretty sure it's someone else. But I love that it just sounds like Claude. It looks like Claude, and I love his expressions, and he's just adorable. Now, in the second clip is where it really gets shocking, and it's because they actually have a surprise duet, Claude and Claudine. That's not the actual shocking part. The shocking part is that Claude sings in Spanish, which makes sense because, you know, Claudine is supposed to be mixed Latina, and so it would make sense that Claude is also of that same heritage. So he sings in Spanish and she sings in English. So she says, so the first lyric we can understand is that he says respirar, which is breathe, and then she says one more step. He says un paso más, which is one more step in Spanish, and then she says, remember, we're all in this together. And then as she's saying that, we get to see a clip of Cleo looking at her scarabs, dragging some mysterious looking things away. I don't know if these are animals, I don't know if these are like monsters or whatever, but yeah, it does seem like this duet happens like at the finale, at the end of this special episode, because it is a melancholy melody. It's not like a bop. It's not like oh yes, like a rhythm, you know. It's very like low and chill. So I feel like this duet happens at the end where everything's resolved and like all these like whatever monsters these are taken care of. Especially, you know, we see Cleo with her scarabs, and then also Gulia with her skateboard just dragging one away that was on a bench, like I guess sleeping. Again, what happened? I don't know what happened. Out of context, these clips are so confusing, but like it's also so fun to just theorize what's happening. So yes, and that's all the lyrics we really get for the duet between Claude and Claudine. I feel like I don't know, it's kind of cute and kind of like cringe that they're sharing a mic. Like, I don't know why they would have a mic to sing a duet. They don't have to use a mic. Like in universe, they're singing to themselves, they're not singing to an audience, so like, why do they have a mic and why are they sharing it? But I feel like it's a cute little moment, and I definitely feel like this is a really cute bonding moment, and I can't wait to see the actual episode to see like what leads up to this moment, what happened before this. What is the issue, what was resolved, and what are those creatures that are blue, you know, like what happened? But I'm really happy that, you know, he sang his part in Spanish and she did her part in English, and the whole song seems to be about, you know, like togetherness and like you're not alone and we're in this together, basically. So like probably like a song about family and love. So I really love this whole concept of the duet. I was not expecting it, and I'm really surprisingly impressed, and it's just such a sweet moment, and I definitely cannot wait to see what Claude does next. I hope that he sticks around. I hope that he becomes one of the main characters. Well, probably not gonna happen, but I hope that he at least sticks around in the ongoing you know, episodes from now on. I hope that he, Gulia, and Manny get more screen time and that stick around more, because you know, we're getting so many new characters. Galita, how Lee just got introduced. They were not kidding when they said that there's so many new characters getting introduced like every week. It is really getting like to a new degree of like a lot. And let's not forget that we're also getting the multiverse of Monster High, like the multiverse, right? Like G1. That's also gonna happen. So this is gonna be a doozy. This is gonna be awesome. We do have some more pictures of the Cleo and Deuce Valentine's Day 2-pack, thanks to Cleo's Nile on Instagram. They actually got a copy of this 2-pack somehow, and they unboxed them, and so we have some real life pictures of them out of the box. So here they are, still in the cardboard, but you know, without the plastic window, so you can really see what they look like. And like, listen, they look okay, like they're not ugly, but like I just feel like there could have been more creativity put into these outfits, and also maybe their accessories, because they just come with like a chocolate box, a balloon, a rose, and that's it. So I feel like there could have been more accessories here, but overall it's okay. And I like her face up, I like her bangs, you know. And I also saw this this redesign from Mookie Tunes, and they did a great job. This is something more I would have wanted to see. This is more like what in the direction I would have liked to see this 2-pack go in. But you know, obviously I guess this was like too avant-garde, too like high fashion, but just imagine Deuce with a hairstyle like this with his snakes. I mean, this would have looked so good. And Cleo with blonde hair, like girl, Miss Girl. Okay, but anyways, so yeah, this is the back of the box here. And then we have better pictures of them here looking at each other. They look really cute, and I like Cleo's makeup. I feel like it's done very well. Her face up, you know, here she is out of the box, you know. And I feel like I like her corset. The belt is the most unique part about her, because her dress is very bland. It is very simple. You know, the icons, the skelettes of Cleo and Deuce, it's cute, but like it's printed on everywhere, and even on her purse, and her purse is just heart-shaped, so it does feel a little bit lackluster. Her headband is really cute, and here she is undressed compared to a original Cleo. So yeah, you know, you can tell they're the same body and everything. And here is just the dress alone. So it is very bland. And then of course the mermaid silhouette does not help at all. It's overdone. So obviously it also feels very unoriginal. So it's a mixture of different things that really make it feel like meh, you know. So I wish they would have been more creative, even if it is, you know, cute. It could have been more. But anyways, that's her dress, and for some reason it's pink underneath. Like, girl, why? There's no pink in her outfit, but okay. Yeah, so here she is undressed. I guess she also comes with like a wrap around her leg, which is awesome. And her shoes look really cool, like the heel part with the snake. That looks cool, but then everything else is like so simple. Like it's just a slipper basically. It's just a slipper in like with a shiny finish, and that's it. Like it's kind of boring, you know. Like look at this. It's just a slipper, and the heel is the interesting part with the snake, you know. And then Deuce's sneakers are just gold with some more printing, so it's very basic stuff. Then going to his outfit, you know, it is all separate pieces, thankfully. And here are some cute pictures of them. And I mean, listen, like again, they do look cute. Like I'm not gonna argue that, but I just wish there was more detail and creativity here. Here are the accessories. They do come with with a certificate of authenticity, which is, I mean, you know, always great to have. And then looking at, oh yeah, and the rose here that Deuce holds also comes with these fangs drawn on, or are those eyes? I'm not sure if that's, no, I think those are supposed to be fangs. Yeah, so those are fangs. So that's funny. And here's close-ups of Deuce. His expression is still very shocked. He's still looking terrified, but with the sunglasses, it looks less bad. So here are his pieces. So the jacket is separate from the shirt, and the tie is also separate, which is great. And yeah, see, he just like his expression is just very random. I don't, it just feels very like not like him, you know. Like what's wrong? But yeah, he has a very basic outfit on basically, and the shirt actually kind of ties has a little rubber band so it doesn't you know, pull up, so it stays nice and neat. So that's really cool. And yeah, those are all his pieces. The snake motif on his sneakers, the jacket, the shirt. Oh yeah, the shirt sleeveless. Who would have thought? I mean, that's pretty cool. And yeah, that's all of his pieces. Then yeah, he looks pretty cute. And oh yeah, here's a little mashup between G1 and then this Cleo. Switched their outfits. And yeah, I feel like the streak looks pretty cool. I think overall, I don't hate this 2-pack. Really, I don't hate it. I never did. I wish there was more creativity here, you know, in certain aspects. That was the video. I hope y'all enjoyed. Leave a like, share, comment, subscribe, hit the notification bell if you haven't already so you don't miss out when I post more doll content like this coming your way daily and keeping you up to date with all the dollty you love. Stay safe, be kind. I hope this next time. Stay peachy. Kisses.